How old's your channel? When, like 2, 3 weeks old, maybe?
Yeah, like that, yeah. I started
That's
uploading like 10 days ago.
so July 8th, 300,000, 298,000 long form views in a single day. What's been your experience with working with me, the calls, just some of the help?
I'm really glad that I take this mentorship because it's really worth it. I
And
mean, if
fast.
you just told me like a month ago it's gonna go like this, I wouldn't believe it. But now it's happening.
All right, guys, today we're here with Asmae. She's one of the one-on-one students inside YouTube Launchpad. So if you want to do a little introduction, who you are, what you do.
Yeah, so my name's Asmae. I'm from Morocco, and literally just 2 months ago, I had no idea about this. Didn't know that I can make money with YouTube without even showing my face. And I just came across one of your videos in the channel, and I watch it, and everything you said just makes sense to me because you were talking about outsourcing, and
Yeah.
you don't need to do everything yourself, and you just need to focus on the things that you are really good at. So
Yeah, I
that
mean,
makes sense for me because I had experience with other business models, and I was doing everything myself and always end up like burning out before I get the results. So
yeah.
yeah, after watching the video, I applied and then I
Okay.
started
So you
working
found me
better.
through a YouTube video? Like just one of
Yeah,
mine? Okay. Do you remember which one it was?
I can't remember which one, but you said you were talking about outsourcing and you don't need to do everything yourself if you want to make real business and
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah.
Did you discover YouTube automation through me like you just saw and you're like, "Oh, he does YouTube automation," or did you already do some research beforehand?
So I knew about it like a week before I see your video,
Okay.
and I was just searching on YouTube like how to scale without experience in YouTube, and
Yeah.
and
Okay.
your video came the first one. Then yeah, then I watch it, then
Okay.
just
So
apply.
you just
Yeah.
found it and then you did some more research and then that's when you came out around like, "Oh, I don't have to do all the work myself. You can pretty much just like manage it."
Yeah, actually, I take this action very quick because in my experience, I experienced working only with myself, doing all the work myself. And as I said, I always end up burning out before getting to the results I want
Yeah.
because I was doing a lot of stuff that I'm not really good at and I don't like it. So yeah, that makes very sense. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, what was the importance or like what was the main reason you wanted to, I guess, start like your own business but not be so involved in it? Because I mean, every other business pretty much like drop shipping. You said you tried out some other things. It's like it relies on you 100% and then eventually you could outsource it. But with YouTube, I mean, as long as you have the money for it, you can outsource it almost straight away.
Yeah, so I like it because actually it helps me when I get the mentorship. It helps me discover myself more. I wasn't sure that I'm really good at managing, managing the team, and my main thing is ideation and management. So yeah, so this is the good thing with YouTube automation.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first channel we were gonna do. I won't say it because you still might want to do it in the future, but that was something that you were more like passionate about, or either like you maybe watch it on your own time, whatever. But now you're doing like the complete opposite of that, which is fine. But I think
Yeah.
also it worked out for you too because this channel that you have now, it's doing way better than you probably thought, at least result wise so far. So,
Yeah,
if you
so at first, I was thinking like I could start with something I'm passionate about, and I always watch that content, so it can be like easy for me, and I have some knowledge on it. But at the end, it's just a business, and it's you will have to do some stuff that you are passionate about. But at the end, it's business, and I like doing business, and
yeah.
yeah.
And I guess the best thing too, like there's even some channels that I run that I'm not particularly like I would never watch the content. So I don't know if you would watch the videos that you make or your team makes. But the good news is when your team outsources it, you don't have to be as involved. Like if you were doing 100% of the work, the editing, everything like that, I mean it would drain you if you weren't interested in it because it would feel more of a job. So that's why like your first niche that you were going to do, it was more of like yes, of course you wanted to make money, but it was less of a job because you were interested in it. That's what I think is good. If you
Yeah.
can, I want to go through your analytics because I don't even know what your video or channel's at for like the past few days. I know it's doing very, very well, but I haven't seen anything recently. So this is your first channel ever. You can, okay, well, first thing I see in the top, 7,500 views in the last hour. Just
Oh,
crazy. And something people probably don't know or they won't know off the top just because your channel is new. I mean, this is all long form content. You have a few shorts, but I don't even think any of the shorts got crazy amounts of views. I
yeah, I
remember.
know.
I mean, this video hasn't, it's been in 6 days, long form video, 500,000 pretty much, still getting pushed out. I mean, this is I guess the downside of YouTube. When you're first monetizing a channel, you have to hit the requirements. So like, it sucks that you weren't monetized for this, but you still have 7,500 views per hour. So like, let's say you have a $10 RPM, that's $75 an hour, basically what
Yeah.
you're earning right now, which is obviously crazy. So how old's your channel? When, like 2, 3 weeks old, maybe?
Yeah, like that, yeah. I started
That's,
uploading like 10 days ago, and with only 7 videos, I got monetized. So it's really
yeah.
impressive.
You, I think it was last night or the day before you applied for monetization now fully, so you're kind of waiting for that. Go to, let's see, go back to channel content. Yeah, I mean, that's not even 2,000 subscribers and 631,000 views. The watch hours obviously are crazy because it's from long form. Like I've told you on the calls, it's very crazy to say because your channel's so new. Like obviously it's doing very well, but the channel's so new. So we don't want to make too many crazy adjustments just yet because what happened for like the top 2 or 3 most viral videos might not be the case for, you know, in the coming like 1 or 2 months. But now that you're monetized, obviously these 2 videos and all the other channels or all the other videos you're going to post are going to really like push the channel forward to like 5K, 10K a month very, very fast. So yeah, so what were some of the main challenges, I guess, with YouTube automation, like the business model that did you ever have a YouTube channel beforehand, like even for fun?
Never. I
Okay.
was like zero experience in YouTube,
Yeah.
zero knowledge. Yeah, and I just took the mentorship, and after 50 days or so, like a month and a half, this channel blew up.
Yeah, well, I think what's crazier too is we spent not a lot of time, but we spent the initial probably month or so of starting that first initial channel, and then we transitioned into this, which you did it very, very fast. So that was like all the work you did, and you just got a very good team, but also you made sure that you went through, hired them properly, did like the whole vetting process because a team is equally as important as like you are. Because if you just
Yeah,
hire anybody, I mean, you're going to get very low results typically. So, I mean, this is
yeah.
a crazy channel. What's your second most popular video?
So this one was the first one that blew
Okay.
up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this one too, we'll have it blurred out, but this video is almost an hour long, which is insane. Like this, I wish you were monetized beforehand, but we'll make sure that you post some like long videos like this as well, because the RPM, the amount of money you make from these types of videos, just because they're super long, is insane. Like it's so, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
This is very good. And of course it's still getting pushed out. I mean, this video too, it's only been out for a week at this point. So within another week, 2 weeks, a month down the line, this will be at 300 to maybe half a mil, even maybe more. So that's, I mean, that's crazy. And now you're just basically waiting for YouTube to approve you for monetization. And that's when you start making in all the money.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I think, what's your initial goal? We haven't gone over that yet. What's your like 6 month, 3 month goal? Where do you want to be at?
So the first goal for the channel, of course, 10K. And
Okay.
then I see the channel after 6 months between 30 to 50K
10K just overall revenue or 10K per month?
per month.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially in this niche, you've seen the other channels that are making, I don't know, the top channel's probably 500,000 a month. So 10K, 20K, even 50K is really like nothing. And now this is where we're going to focus on possibly making some adjustments with the team. You said that you haven't had any problems with it. So if we could really double down and do like daily, I think, what's your posting schedule right now? Like 3 times a week?
4 times a week.
4 times? Yeah. So if we could really talk more about this later, but possibly just do everyday uploads, at least for like a week or two, just to get more videos out there. We can see if that does well. If not, obviously we'll go back to just typically like 4 uploads a week. But yeah, I mean, you mentioned that the kind of hiring process, like this was something that you've never done before. Like a lot of people, when they think of YouTube, they just think of like record, edit, thumbnail, post, but there's like a whole back end like business for it. Like you have the teams. I mean, that's ideally how you want it. You don't want to have to do everything yourself. It's not scalable at that
Yeah,
point. So
of course. You only have to focus on the things you are good at, so to be
yeah.
able to scale and make it a serious business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why, like, even though I don't know how to edit, if you ask me to edit a video, I'd be like, I can do very basics. Same thing with thumbnails, but I understand like how they work. Same thing with your channel. You probably don't know how to do the editing. You probably don't know how to do the thumbnails, but you understand what style, what format works for your videos and for your channel, which is the only thing you need. Because mastering editing takes, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. That's not what we want to do. So yeah.
Completely another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes you just as long to get good as that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, it's still very early. You've been in for a month and a half, almost 2 months now. What's been your experience with working with me, the calls, just some of the help?
I'm really glad that I take this mentorship because it's really worth it. Because definitely you are the right mentor in this field, in this business model. You
Mhm.
have enough experience and enough knowledge to be in this position. And also, I'm glad to be one of the community and to be around a group of people. You have the same goals as I do.
I think you've I don't know if you've like talked to them really, but you've seen like Jordi, Bargov, some like the other people as well that are some like Jordi's making 11,000 a month and Bargov's doing very well as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's people that are starting like you where they're kind of newer, but obviously you have a very successful channel. So now you even help other people, like when you drop your like, hey, this video just hit 200K, 300K, like it helps them as well because now they're even more motivated, or they're like, oh, she's also a beginner and she got this result. So if I just keep going, I can hit the same, if not more. Which I think a lot of people, even probably with you, like I know when I started, I saw my friends making money, I saw other people, but like you always think it's different for yourself. You're like, it'll probably take a little longer. But I mean, in your case, it's
yeah.
pretty
I
pretty
mean,
fast.
if you just told me like a month ago it's gonna go like this, I wouldn't believe it. It was, but now it's happening.
Yeah,
This is
it's
real and it's happening. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's real. And I mean, again, the best thing with YouTube, you get to stay completely faceless, so like no one knows you on this channel. You get to have the team that outsources it. How many hours a day or time do you spend on working on this, the channel, managing, ideation, anything?
I can say now from 2 to 4 hours.
Okay.
But I think before when I started, it was more because I was trying to put together the team and
Yeah, I mean that's with any channel, even with me, even though I'm a lot more experienced, it's doing the initial like building, like the team, doing research, what works, what doesn't. It always takes longer, but like in a month from now, especially if you hit 5, 10K a month, you'll be able to either have like a channel manager, which kind of does what you do now, which is like the ideation managing. But it's also important, you always want to stay in the business, because if you ever outsource it too fast or try to scale too fast, that could also be a whole nother problem that you run into. So
yeah,
I think right now, like if you spend 2 to 4 hours a day consistently and you're making 10K a month, I don't think you have a problem with that. And then eventually that's when we bring more and more channels as well. So 10K turns to 20K, 30K, just uphill from there. So yeah, I
yeah.
think 2 to 4 hours a day is pretty manageable, I would say. Did you have any misconceptions with maybe the business model like YouTube automation? I know you're very new, so it's like you didn't have like a ton of research. You probably watched some videos, but you didn't know about it for like a month or a year.
Yeah, actually, it's everything was overwhelming when I just started.
Yeah.
But with you, you clarified everything. Whenever I have questions, I just send you a message, you answer me, and I apply whatever you say. Whenever I need a call, I schedule. And yeah,
Yeah.
your
I was
clear answers helps me a lot.
Yeah, I would say the biggest factor that like you especially and Jordi have in common with like just how it's just how fast you guys move with things. Like if you have a question, it's not like a dumb question. Like there's some people that will ask me what's the best niche, which is a fair enough question, I guess, if you're just starting out. But when you realize that like there's no best niche, like you just need to build a team, build a channel, and post. There's no best niche, there's no guaranteed route. Like you just need to figure it out as you go. But with you and Jordi especially, it's like very minimal questions. But when you do ask questions, they're ones that actually like matter. So it makes your life easier and it makes my life easier as well, because I'm not having to answer, how do I upload a video? Like the very basic question. So yeah. And also, because again, it's even though it is like one-on-one, you have to learn the business model yourself. Because if I was to do everything for you, once you don't want to work with me any longer or whatever, then you don't have a business, because you're like, oh, I can't work with Chris anymore, I don't know what to do. So that's like the end goal, is you're able to do this all without me. That would be like the end goal, obviously. So
Yeah, exactly. That's the goal of this mentorship.
yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
you're definitely headed there. Again, it's super difficult to say because it's your channel's so new, like 2.5, 3 weeks. But yeah, I mean, you've been
Yeah,
doing.
actually, and I still not, I don't know a lot of things, you know. I still need to learn a lot
Yeah.
of things from you. Here I am today. My channel just, you know, got monetized, and without knowledge and experience, just applying what you say.
Yeah, I mean, we can take like one last look. Go back to channel content. I want people like watching this to know, but also you, like if you were monetized right now and you had a $10 RPM, you would be getting paid 70, well right now it's $77 an hour. USD, which is like from 3 weeks of starting, like you said, if you told me a month ago that you'd have 500,000 views on a video or whatever, you'd be like, not just yet. So
Yeah,
it's crazy. And again, you still have, like you said, you have a lot to learn. You're getting some of it down, like you're learning as you go, but your channel is just still so new. So we'll have to make sure that we apply this and what we learned from all this. What was your peak day? Go to like where the blue graph is, 300,000 views in a single day, I think. Go to, oh, let's see, that's like 6,700 views an hour. Yeah. Go to the graph like kind of in the middle. Yeah. So July 8th, 300,000, 298,000 long form views in a single day. Like that is, and so that pretty much carried through the entire channel. Like that one day, like really, that's a third of your total views, which is crazy. I mean,
yeah.
this channel is doing very well, but it's also, again, it's not just what I teach you or what I help you with, because there's people that I've helped or given advice to, whatever, but if they don't take action or apply it or listen, then it doesn't matter. So seriously, like I think a big takeaway is with you, with Jordi, with all the other top students, it's the fact that when you guys hear something or like ask me a question, you're not just like, oh, okay. You actually take it and then you apply it instantly, because that's the only thing that matters. So
Exactly. That's the only thing is gonna pay off.
yeah, like
Actions, your actions. Yeah.
there's going to be people watching this and then they're going to sit there with their YouTube channel and not do a single thing. Like just start, trial and error. Not every one of her videos are viral. Not every one of my videos that I post are viral. It's just whether a video does bad or good, you can figure out what you need to improve on or what you need to fix. And the formula is, it's as simple as that, but it's not easy. And so that's where having like a mentor come in, because if you were to randomly make this channel in this video and it got 500,000, you probably wouldn't understand why it did good. You'd just be like, you'd kind of guess. So hopefully it's making sense with kind of what I've been teaching you and what you've been asking with like how we can make this repeatable so you can get 500,000 viewed videos like pretty consistently.
I encourage people to just take actions. You know, I started with zero experience, zero knowledge, and it's successful right now. And
One of the final questions is, so if someone's on the fence or they want to scale their own YouTube channels or they're just wanting to work with me but they don't know, what would you say to them? Any advice?
I would say to everyone who's watching this and interested in this business model to take action and take this mentorship. This is the right mentor for you. Yeah. This mentorship is actually worth more than the money you're gonna invest in yourself, because it's gonna speed up the process for you and it's gonna save you time,
Yeah.
energy, and the money.
I think that's a common misconception with like the whole guru or coach or mentorship is people are like, man, that's expensive. But I think the way I look at it, because even me, I have my own mentors for different things. It's the cost of what you pay today versus like where you could have been in 3 months or 6 months or a year. So
Exactly, yeah. So
yeah,
it's
of
never
course.
about the money. It's about your time and energy. You're gonna spend a
Yeah.
lot of time searching, and you maybe have the wrong informations, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna go to the right path. So it's better to have mentor with a lot of experience and knowledge that's just gonna save you a lot and speed up the process
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah, but it's also important for people to do their research. You obviously don't want to, because there's as many good mentors or coaches as there are out there, there's more or as many bad ones. So just as long as people do their
Exactly.
research, it's pretty easy, I would say, to see who's legit or who's not. But yeah, thank you
Exactly.
for the little interview. Unless you have any other things you want to say or add on, that's pretty much it. It was pretty easy. Your channel's doing very good. You're still very new, so hopefully within like another month we have an update and you hit like 5K, or even again with the rate the channel's going, like 7 to 10K a month would be super doable in the next 30 days. So we'll have to see.
I wish luck for everyone who wants to get into this and do it, take action, and be unlimited and have the mindset that thing is possible. And because we're gonna always like have problems on the way,
Yeah.
and you need to believe that always a solution there for every situation. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You just want that clarity. So yeah. I appreciate it, Asmae. So there was the full interview with Asmae. You can see she was very new. She mentioned she even found YouTube automation, which I didn't even know initially, only a week before she actually joined the mentorship. So, and I'm not even telling you to join my mentorship. It's just, if you know YouTube automation is what you want to try, what you want to do, upload videos, pick a niche, move very, very fast, because the best students, you can see with Bargov, with Jordi, with Asmae, all these top students and the people that actually make money and are successful in the long run have one thing in common, and that one thing that they all have in common is the fact that they're very fast action takers. They pay attention, they retain information, they take notes, and they actually show up every single day and actually implement and work on whatever we discussed. So if you want the same help that Asmae and many of my other students did and possibly have better results than her, I mean, she's only 7 videos in, 500,000 views on a single long form video. There's people that I know that haven't had that and they've been doing YouTube for years. So that's really, really crazy that she's doing that. And again, I can teach her anything, I can help whoever, but if they don't implement it, if she doesn't implement it and actually use information I give her, it doesn't matter. So shout out to Asmae. She's a super hard worker, and we're scaling to 5 to 10K a month within the next 30 to 45 days, because I know her channel is fucking blowing up right now, but I want to make sure that's going to be consistent. So if you want one-on-one help just like her, apply for the mentorship link in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.